We say how's work, how's family life. You talk about your promotions, your wife. I talk about deadlines, rent and sleep. We laugh like people with nothing to keep. We look responsible from the street outside. Nice clean clothes, good posture, polite. But the way your eyes hang on my glass says you didn't come here just to talk and laugh. You lean in closer when the lights go low. Your voice gets softer but your hands don't show. There's a different language under the table between good intentions and what we're able. We're good people in dark rooms, taking halos off like costumes, talking like we're just old friends. But the air's too thick for that to pretend. We sign our names with careful eyes, then smudge the ink with wandering eyes. We're good people, we pay our dues, but in dark rooms we bend the rules. Tell me I've never done this before, but your body walks straight through that door, like it's been here in another life. Caught between loyalty and a sharper knife. We check the time but we don't stand up. We refill the glasses, we refill the bluff. You're safe with me is a broken truth. Safe from the world but not from the proof. We talk about books and mental health, how we've learned to live with ourselves. But nothing heals quite like the sin you promise not to think about again. We're good people in dark rooms, taking halos off like costumes, talking like we're just old friends. But the air's too thick for that to pretend. We sign our names with careful eyes, then smudge the ink with wandering eyes. We're good people, we pay our dues, but in dark rooms we bend the rules. Your shoulders sink, you stare too long at the edge of my drink. You say, I'm not this person, I swear. I say, maybe tonight you're exactly there. We're not villains, we're not saints. We're just tired of colored lines and moral paint. So we step outside what we defend. For a quiet crime we'll never admit to friends. You'll go home and kiss them on the head, brush your teeth, climb into bed. But when the lights are finally out, you'll see this room when you close your mouth. We're good people in dark rooms, taking halos off like costumes, talking like we're just old friends. But the air's too thick for that to pretend. We sign our names with careful eyes, then smudge the ink with wandering eyes. We're good people, we pay our dues, but in dark rooms we bend the rules. don't cover up. I wear the night like a second dress. Perfume and danger on my breath, no rest. Neon signs buzzing over my head. Red, pink, blue, like the thoughts in your bed. You see me once and forget your plans, 'cause lust under street lights doesn't need hands. Lust under street lights, burning in the cold. Body speaking languages we never really told. Shadows on the sidewalks, kissing and they fade. We play with fire softly in the corners that we made. Lust under street lights, glowing on our skin. We don't promise anything, we just let the night come in. You lean on the wall by the liquor store glass, watching my reflection as I pass. Eyes like a match on a gasoline heart. One look and the city pulls itself apart. I slow down just enough for you. Let the neon crawl on what I do. Turn my head, give you half a smile. You're already lost for a little while. Taxi horns cry in the distant rain, but here is just breathing sugar and pain. You step to me like you know my name, even though we never played this game. Lust under street lights, burning in the cold. Body speaking languages we never really told. Shadows on the sidewalks, kissing and they fade. We play with fire softly in the corners that we made. Lust under street lights, glowing on our skin. We don't promise anything, we just let the night come in. Your hand finds my wrist, you don't pull too tight. Just enough to ask, stay with me tonight. I laugh like smoke in a frozen vein. I don't stay, I just leave a stain. We don't need a future, just a frame in time. A little bad rhythm and a crooked rhyme. You'll remember my lips when the city sleeps. In the glow of the lights where the night runs deep. We move through the crowd like a private song. Two slow sins in a world gone wrong. Every crosswalk feels like a dare. Every corner whispers no one cares. I'll wake up someday, call it just a phase. Blame it on the alcohol and neon haze. But when you walk alone in a faded light, you'll taste my name in the back of your night. Lust under street lights, burning in the cold. Body speaking languages we never really told. Shadows on the sidewalks, kissing and they fade. We play with fire softly in the corners that we made. Lust under street lights, glowing on our skin. We don't promise anything, we just let the night come in. City lights on the windshield, same roads, different lives. We say it's over every month, then end up back inside the trunk of all the things we never fixed, of all the nights we remixed. We take the same moment I wrote, we play the songs we both still know. We talk like this is really last, while driving straight through all our past. You change your hair, I change my street. We act like distance makes it clean, but every time I hear your tone, my steering wheel drives you home. We change the route, we change the bar. We never really change who we are. We say I've grown, I'm not the same, then plug you back into my veins. We drive in circles, call it moving on. Same old routes till the gas is gone. Change the playlist, keep the theme. We're wide awake inside the dream. We say I've healed, I'm finally strong, then end up right where we belong. We drive in circles, call it moving on. Round and round we go again, call it done, then press resend. Round and round we go again, call it done, then press resend. You tell your friends we barely talk, then text me, come, let's take a walk. You say I've grown, I'm not the same, while typing out my stolen name. We know the exes, know the terms, know where the city always burns. We park in places we've been caught. We say be quick, we're clearly not. We take the long way back to pain, like we enjoy the traffic lanes. We watch the skyline, blame the view instead of what we always do. We post on moving on online, then end up tangled one more time. We say this ride is our last one, then find new ways to call it fun. We drive in circles, call it moving on. Same old routes till the gas is gone. We change the playlist, keep the theme. We're wide awake inside the dream. We say I've healed, I'm finally strong, then end up right where we belong. We drive in circles, call it moving on. Maybe we like the almost end, the way we break then just pretend. We love the high of this is it, the final talk, the final hit. But endings only count if we're kept, and we're too used to how we stepped back into flames we swore we're done, back into beds we swore we'd shun. One day we'll take another road and not return to what we know. But till that day we waste the dawn, driving in circles, moving on. We drive in circles, call it moving on. Same old routes till the gas is gone. We change the playlist, keep the theme. We're wide awake inside a dream. We say I've healed, I'm finally strong, then end up right where we belong. We drive in circles, call it moving on. A single, a car on an empty road, tail lights fading. Same city, same story. We call it moving on. The glare of a city legs hides the truth. A marriage of convenience, a perfect alibi. But here, in the darkness, only what we desire exists. Silky shadows cover the street at midnight. A slow pulse grows under a hidden heat. I taste your smile in the neon haze. Velvety secrets curl around my wrist. Your breath, a whisper in my ear. The promise of a mermaid that only we can hear. The heartbeat falters on the edge of sin. Draw me deeper where desires begin. I want his touch, I want a flame. Two temptations calling by many names. In this dark dance, no lines remain. Lose yourself in the rain of pleasure, 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 leather jacket, the shine of a rainy lamppost. His hands in mine, electric and slow. In whispered moans, we forged our pact, a silent vow in the contract of the night. Tension rises up my spine. Guilt and lust taste like red wine. I crave your lips, I crave your skin. Two temptations, draw me in this tangle web of sin. Give me more, let the madness begin. Two hearts burning in the same flame. The silence breaks. Confessions overflow. Trapped between darkness and desire. Paths grow, tension, one last secret we can't hide. Boom! The world shatters under our touch. Pleasure explodes, too real, too intense. In the silence of the night, we are sinners and saints. Street lights go out, our desires remain. Two souls dissolving into the midnight stain. You always look surprised at the damage you created, like you didn't light the match and watch me burn. You leave, you slam another door. You say I can't do this no more. You block my number for a week, then come back asking if I'm weak. You throw your words like little knives and say I didn't mean that, right? You push me right up to the edge, then act confused when I'm a mess. You say you're always so intense, like I just made up my dance. You plant the bomb and light the fuse and blame me for the smoke and brood. You watch me shaking in your storm. They call it love like that's the norm. You always ask me why I cry, like you don't know the reason why. You break me, then ask why I'm bleeding, like you don't know the meaning. You tell your friends I'm way too much, a little crazy, a little rushed. You don't mention how you push or how your silence turns to crush. You spin the story in your head where I just bleed on your white bed, where you're the one who tried your best and I'm the drama in your chest. It's easy when you hide the scenes where you're the one who made me scream, where you say things and then retract like words don't leave a lasting crack. You call me broken when I shake from earthquakes that you helped to make. You say calm down, you're not okay, as if you didn't build this way. You break me, then ask why I'm bleeding. Act like you don't know the meaning. You say what happened to your life. You happened every single night. You break me, then ask why I'm bleeding. Hold me close like you're not leaving. You say I hate to see you hurt, then do it till it gets worse. You always wanna be the same inside the story that you paint, but there's a villain in your hands, and it's the way you don't understand. Sometimes I almost feel insane, defending you inside my brain. You're not that bad, you've got your wounds, while mine keeps screaming in my room. And you say, tell me what you need, then walk away when I just speak. You call me broken when I cry from all the ways you let me die. One day I'll leave you with your guilt, let you sit alone in what you built. And when you ask why did you go, I point at every drop you froze. You break me, then ask why I'm bleeding. Act like you don't know the meaning. You say what happened to your life. You happened every single night. You break me, then ask why I'm bleeding. Hold me close like you're not leaving. You say I hate to see you hurt, then do it till it gets worse. You don't get to call me fragile after you design the cracks. You don't get to act surprised at the blood you asked for back. You show up wearing that careful face, the one you use when you're out of place. Shirt tucked in, hair just right, but your eyes are running red from the night. You say I shouldn't be here, you know, but you step inside and you let it close. The door clicks shut like a final thought, the kind we think but know we should not. You touch the wall instead of me, like distance could make you clean. But the way your jaw tightens, the way you move, says you came for something you won't approve. Guilt looks good on you, like a suit that almost fits, a little tight around the truth, but you still can't resist. You wear your morals like perfume, fade by the time you leave the room. You tell yourself you'll see this through, but guilt looks so damn good on you. You talk in circles, I let you spin. You try to dress your hunger up as just friends. You say it's complicated, you wouldn't understand. I smile, I understand more than you planned. Your hands shake when they find my waist, not from fear but from the taste of crossing lines. You drew yourself and stepped across for someone else. You keep saying my name like it's a prayer, but your voice cracks halfway say then stop looking at me like that lie. But you don't leave, you just pull me near, like you want forgiveness and sin in the same, yeah. You'll go home and scrub your skin, change your sheets, pretend you're clean, but shame is just another shade of wanting something you shouldn't taste. I'm not your savior, I'm just the door you walk through when you want more. You blame the night, the drink, the view, but it's not the room, it's always you. Guilt looks good on you, like a suit that almost fits a little tight around the truth, but you still can't resist. You wear your morals like perfume, fade by the time you leave the room. You tell yourself you'll see this through, but guilt looks so damn good on you. But guilt looks so damn good on you. You knock so quiet, it's almost kind, like you're scared the door might change your mind. You step inside with that guilty face, like you already left a crime scene in this place. You say, I hate that I keep doing this, while you're leaning for a careful kiss. Your words are heavy, your hands are short, like you rehearsed both sin and cure. Your jacket hits the nearest chair, your fingers find the zipper there. You talk about how wrong it feels, wow, your body tells me what is real. You apologize while you undress, every button, every breath. I don't know why I'm like this, as you trace my throat with your lips. You swear you're better than your mess, but you come back here to confess. Not in words, not in church steps. You apologize while you undress. You say they don't deserve the sight. I say, then why don't you cut the ties? You say it's not that simple, please, while dropping to your shaking knees. You mention how you've tried to stop, how you threw my number out, but you memorized it with your mouth, and now you're here, headed south. You talk of calm and talk of fate, talk like you hate the way you taste, but every time you call me wrong, you pull me closer like a song. You apologize while you undress,